going on, guys? Thanks for tuning back in. Kevin here. Today I'm going to do a little quick review on a few little perfume parlour clones I've got. Been waiting for these over Christmas and they've come in over like the last few days, so I thought to get a little video out there, let you know what ones I've got. So like as I've said in my past couple of videos about the clone house and things like that, I'm trying to get into a few, like discover some of the niche ones which are like too expensive for me to buy. So I'm going to start like sampling a few like clone houses, which is what the one I've been using recently is Perfume Parlour. So I've had a couple off them now. I've got a few, what have I got here? The first one, I'll just go through them one by one. The first one I've got here is Dark Return. I don't know if you can see that. That's the one. It's a bit weird with the sunlight. Well, it's anyway, it's a clone of Back to Black by Killian. So I'll give it a little spray. Now these sprays on these are really, really good. If you look at that there, it's only a little 13 ml. Yeah, so I've never smelled the original Back to Black. What I'm getting from this, I'm getting like a tobacco, licoricey Coca-Cola vibe from it, sort of thing. I thought it would be quite heavy and dark, but it's quite uplifting and bright. Do you know what I mean? A bit fizzy. Yeah, it's nice. That's very nice. Yeah, I am getting the tobacco, but it's not like a wet tobacco or nothing like that. It's like a bit of a dry tobacco mixed with a bit of licorice, and like I say, Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper type of thing. Now, obviously, I don't know what the original is because, as I say, I've never smelt it. But I'm trying to use these ones just to get a little feel of it. I believe what I've watched a few videos like that they are really, really close in terms of obviously not performance or quality of oils, but in terms of smell, they're very, very close. So I'm looking to like give them all a little go, see what type. I know what type of fragrances are like anyway, but you know, it's a bit. I think these Killian ones are like 50 ml, are like £250, which there's no way I'm going to pay at the moment. Like, so that's my first one. It's Dark Return, which is Back to Black. Now my second one, this is me scent of the day at the minute. This is Mirage, and it's Amouage Reflection Man Clone. You can see it, I'm a bit too close there. Right, so this is my scent of the day. Now I'll give it a little spray. I already know what it smells like. So here we go. So it's a bit harsh. That's a bit harsh off the opening, that one. Now this is, when I've wore this earlier on, it's been compared to Jean Paul Gaultier La Malle, which I get the comparison, but it's, this one for me is like a bit more toned down, whereas La Malle is very sweet and in your face, the old formulation anyway. This one's quite in the same ballpark, same like barbershop vibe, but it's, the vanilla's quite toned down. It's not like it's sweet and in your face. Quite classy, very classy. I think this will be more summer night, spring and autumn day sort of thing, where it's not too cold but not too warm. You know, it's just in the middle, nice and mild. But yeah, that's it. Now I wore this earlier on, and my girlfriend actually gave me a compliment. It's only on for 20 minutes. She said this smelled really nice, and I told her what it was. It was this, like, so that's a good little start for her. Like, so there must be something in that's good. So that's Mirage by that's Perfume Parlour's. That's the Perfume Parlour's Mirage. That's the Reflection Man clone. Now yeah, this is the Aventus clone, Avalanche Lady it's called. If you can see it. No, it's not working anyway. So here it is, I'll just give it a little spray. Yeah, so that's I get the Aventus DNA there, the man's Aventus, the Aventus for men. I get the citrus blast, you know, the bit of lemon, pineapple. I get that, and I get a little bit of woods in this as well. Now I don't know, I've never smelled the original Aventus for hair, so I don't know if it has got the DNA of the men's one, but I'm getting with this one, I am getting a bit of the men's DNA. I don't know what's going to settle down like with the nice CIs like the men's got, but it's really, I enjoy this. Bit more toned down, not as in your face and as citrusy as the men's one, but it's in the same ballpark. Yeah, so that's really nice. That's for my girlfriend. That's obviously it's not for me. The Avalanche for hair, it's called. Avalanche Lady, sorry. Avalanche Lady, that's the Aventus for hair clone. Now what's this one? Right, this one is Card Red Surplus, it's called. Let me see it. Yeah, now this is a clone. of Baccarat Rouge 540 extrait. Now Tony from Fragdicted got me onto this, so if you haven't checked out his channel, get over there and give it a little watch. He's really, really good. He got me onto this one. Now this one, I haven't got a full bottle of Baccarat Rouge 540. I've got a 5ml decant, which I usually wear. I've only got a little bit left, but I've had a little smell at the top, and to me that's almost identical to Baccarat Rouge 540. It's uncanny how close that is. That's really, really good. That you've got that cotton candy vibe. I always compare it to like walking through the Christmas market or a Christmas fairground, and you've got the smell of the cotton candy, the candy floss, the candy sticks. You've got a bit of the crepe and all the sweetness lingering around in the air. That's what this is. This Baccarat Rouge 540. It's very nice, and it's unisex as well. Now the performance on the one I've got, the 5ml decant, the original, is very, very good. I get like 9-10 hours on it. Obviously I don't expect to get the same on this one, with it being a clone. It's not obviously as good materials or as quality oils, but it's just to get the vibe from it. If I get 6-7 hours on it, I'm well happy with it for what I paid for it. Now you get these little bottles for like, I think that's a 13ml. That's going to last me for ages. You get them for like £6-7 with the delivery. So if you are going to order a few, it's £3 delivery. Order 4 or 5 bottles, and you're going to get them all in one shipment. So yeah, that's my little first impressions at the minute. I'm going to give these a good little wear, and obviously see how they work on my skin and how they get on and all that, like, and performance and what it's like on my skin chemistry. But I just wanted to give you this a little update on me little fragrance haul from over Christmas. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. And if you are looking to get into clone houses, there is a few about. That's the only one I've really used at the minute. I will be looking to use others. I know there's a few Alexandria, but they're quite expensive. Alexandria fragrances, and there's Dua fragrances. I'm not sure. I think Alexandria you can get in the UK. Some of them you can't. So some of them are only available in like the US. But these are based in, I think, Leicester in the UK. So if you are based in in England and you're in Britain and you do want to try them out, give them a little go. They are really, really worth it. If you don't want to be, if you are new to fragrances and you don't want to be like, you know, paying all kinds of money and like you're not sure what you like. I'm at the stage of my fragrance journey. I know what type of fragrances I like, and I'm not a fan of fresh fragrances, but I like the dark, heavy tobacco, whiskey, the boozy type fragrances and all that, the very masculine ones. But at the same time, I like gourmand, sweet, edible fragrances sort of thing. So I know what I like and I know what I don't like. So use it to start your journey, might not, but yeah, just hopefully that helps you out. If it helps you on your way to finding what you like and on your fragrance, on your little fragrance journey, if you're starting off, hopefully this helps you a little bit and get you going, like, and things like that. So thanks very much for watching. I'll be back in a couple of days with another video. I think I've got full bottle of Cedar Boise that I've just got, so I'll probably give that a couple of wear and give you another impression on that. I know I've done an initial impression of it with my little decant, but I'll give it a full wear and get back to you on it. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. See ya.